ham sandwich, bucket and water plastic, Duralex, rubber McFisher's underwear. Plug rapid emulsion, thick custard without sustenance in Kipling Duff geriatric scenery, maximises press insulating Doverment grunting sapphire clubs incidentally. But tonight, Sanpan Bombay Bermuda in diphtheria rustic McAlpine splendour, rabbit and fut-fut-fooey jugs rapidly big bio rule liners must green gauges micturate with nipples and tiptoe rustling machinery, rustically inclined. Good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Foreskin mousetrap view Mount Everest tin tray lobotomy in England.
Saddleback, saddleback. Lechery billboard kettle bums simpering, snuff masticated, bow side, handset, lemonade enterprisingly appetite, rubber eyes, plum joint, curvaceously mucking squirrels.
I see. Rapidly piddle-pot strumming Hanover peace pudding mouse rumpling cuddly corridor cabinets.
Sick in a cup. Door jam whisper tap Sunderland shower curtain, iced wallpaper cups crouchingly, rubber king wrap butter kissing feathers, definitely pheasantry daughter, successfully douche, dinner bottom.
Machine wrapped with butter?
Machine wrapped with butter.
So, nail-attacking butterfly clouts reputedly. With that I might galvanise sugar. Elbow wrenchingly heartfelt until pain. Perspicaciously raddled mandibles on asinine shoestring drawn to lost 3 butter machismo were never cobbled therein. Good night.
Good night.
Hello. And a very, very special hello from Rutland Weekend Television and from me. And I really mean that, I'm not just saying it. I really mean a deeply sincere and heartfelt hello from the bottom of my deepest heart. A hearty hello and welcome. And a very, very, very special, special kiss to you all. Not just an ordinary kiss, but a deep and utterly wonderfully sincere kiss from the heart of my bottom. And I really mean that truly and sincerely in a very wonderful and truly winningly warm-hearted way.
This man to all appearances is an ordinary man. You wouldn't think to look at him that he had a single fan. The dirty Macintosh brigade passing by without a glance. Yet if he took off his clothes right now, he'd be mobbed by all at once. Yes, he's the star of the sexy movies. Oh, his life is rather grim. For wherever he goes, when he's wearing clothes, nobody recognizes him. Is Mr. King's the milkman? In Peeping Tom came too. He played the alcoholic in Bathroom Frolic and the bishop in Kinda Blue. You never saw his face in the dirty boat race with the Oxford and Cambridge cocks. He was the one with a friend, third from the end, who never took off his socks. Yes, he's the star of the naughty movies. Oh, what a life he's led. On bands and springs with all kinds of things. He's the king of the king-size bed. Played well-hung Roger in The Artful Lodger, and Brian in Whips Ahoy. Whips Ahoy! He was Wicked Keith in Sex Without Teeth, the one with the vicar and the big blonde boy. He played the lead in She Stayed and Pete, though his part was rather small. And it was tiny too in The Girls Who Do. You can hardly see it at all. Yes, he's the star of the dirty movies, and at night they film away. When the morning comes, he rejoins his chums, a policeman during the day. Yes, he's the star of the sexy movies, with the best wife Tessie O'Shea. But back on the beat, he's kind of sweet, a policeman during the day. Oh yeah.
Evening all.
Hello again, and welcome again to you, the viewers at the bottom of your hearts. And tonight a very, very special hello from all of us here to all of you there. Wishing that you could if you wanted to. And from me it won't be very long, but it'll be felt from the bottom to all of you, wherever you like it, heart.
How much longer is there to go?
Till what?
Well, till the...
Till the end of the game?
No, till they take me outside and...
Till what?
Well, till I'm...
Oh, till the hanging?
Yes.
Yes, I don't know. There's hours yet. We don't get off duty till you're hanged.
Oh, so there's still some time?
Yeah, bloody ages till we're off work. Wouldn't like to go a bit early, would you?
What?
You know, ask them to hang you a bit early.
Why?
Well, I've got a luncheon appointment.
Shush.
Well, it doesn't matter to him, does it, whether he's hanged at 2:45 or 2:15, but it means I can get back and get a shower in.
Check.
You bastard. Typical. Only it's a bit tight, you see, getting back and getting a shower in.
What's it like?
What, the shower?
No, the...
Oh, the hanging.
Yeah.
Oh, diabolical, disgraceful. Ought not to be allowed. I reckon they'll abolish it after you.
Not before?
No, you'll be the last. Good bloody riddance. I'm fed up with having to lose deliberately at chess.
You're not losing deliberately.
Of course I am.
You liar!
Look, mate, I could beat you easy if you weren't being hanged.
You were trying.
Of course I wasn't.
You were.
Look, mate, we had a bloke in here last week being topped, you know, hanged, just the same as you, and I had a beautiful chance to fianchetto his Rutland. Do you think I could do it?
No?
You bloody did.
Yeah, I did, as a matter of fact. Beautiful move.
You beat him in his last game of chess, you miserable bastard.
Well, you get fed up. I mean, how would you like it to come in here day after day and play chess with a bloke who's going to be taken out and hanged on move 40?
Shut up.
Well, it's not conducive to ideal chess. I mean, when Fischer won in Iceland, they didn't take Spassky out and hang him.
They ought to have done.
They ought to have done, granted, with his Nimzo Indian.
Is
but
there much longer...
Shut up! Can't you see we're talking? They ought to have done, but they didn't, did they?
Telegram.
Telegram?
Oh, it's a greetings telegram. Congratulations on your hanging, the Monday Club. That's nice of them to think of you, isn't it? Oh, there's some more here. Best wishes with the hanging aims of industry. Good luck on your last night, a Sunday Telegraph. Wish we could be there with you, Ron, Harry, Ethel and all in South Africa. Oh, and there's just an ordinary one from the Home Secretary.
What's it say?
Well, it's not a greetings telegram at all.
For God's sake, what does it say?
The hanging is candled.
Cancelled!
No, it doesn't say cancelled, it says candled.
Well, it's a misprint.
Well, we'll sort it out afterwards.
After what?
After the hanging.
Well, there isn't going to be a hanging, it's cancelled.
No, it's candled.
Well, what else could candled mean?
Well, it might mean he wants it done by candlelight.
Don't be ridiculous, why?
It would look prettier.
No. All we've got to do is query that word.
Oh, all right. Uh-oh.
What?
For free repetition of doubtful words, send this telegram to the nearest post office.
Well,
That'll take 2 days at least by post, and you've only got 20 minutes.
well couldn't you take it?
What, I missed my luncheon appointment?
I'll take it.
All right. I knew it was going to be one of those days.
Father Pyle to see the prisoner.
Oh, come in, Father. Don't be too long.
You've got a luncheon appointment.
Yes.
Now, my son, quickly, nip round the back.
What?
Nip round the back quickly, underneath my cassock.
Well, no, thank you, Father. It's very kind of you, but I'm not...
No, my son. You'll find a door. Follow the staircase to the bottom, turn left, and you're on your own.
I can't see anything.
Straight ahead of you, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, blimey, it's very dark in here, Father.
There's a light on your left.
Oh, thank you.
Quickly! He's gone down Father Pyle!
Oh, damn. This means I'm going to miss my luncheon appointment.
So it was that Warder Peel missed his luncheon appointment. A luncheon appointment which, had he kept it, might well have altered the whole course of the entire history of the world. Had he been at that luncheon appointment, it is possible that life on this planet, indeed in this entire solar system, could have been so radically altered that the universe itself might have been utterly changed.
It was only with my auntie.
I agree, it's not very likely, but it is possible, you know.
I suppose it is possible, theoretically.
Where are we?
We're still somewhere underneath Father Pile.
Will we ever get out of this priest alive?
I don't know. One thing's for certain.
What?
I've missed my lunch.
So the world could breathe again. The luncheon appointment was missed. The course of the entire history of the world would not be changed. The universe would not be altered. The solar system could continue as normal.
I said it wasn't all that important.
Oh, by the way, you were right.
What?
The telegram. It was candled.
I thought so. Yes, he's very artistic, that Home Secretary.
Yeah.
It might have been nice, you know, little candles and sparklers and things.
These two men were to remain under Father Pile for a further 42 days before surfacing, having spent longer than any man in the world under a Roman Catholic priest. Longer even than Arthur Smethurst, who spent 5 weeks under Pope Pius X, and the British expedition of Bradford, Wells and Dee, who spent a fortnight under a Monsignor in very difficult conditions. Here, a two-man expedition are returning to the surface after spending 28 days under a South Shields bishop. It's brandy and congratulations for the tired and haggard adventurers, and a chance to catch up on the news. But why do they do it? What is the appeal of sitting under clerical gentlemen?
Well, it's a challenge, isn't it, Ken?
Oh, aye, we do it because they're there.
It's a difficult sport and a dangerous, but we love it, don't we, Ken?
Oh, aye, certainly, certainly.
It certainly is dangerous. 4 Italians were reported missing under this papal nuncio. A Japanese team did not return from the dark side of this tiny Korean cardinal, and Heinrich Bollmann was trapped for several days under a minor prelate. So severe has the problem become that the Church has decreed that it is now a venal sin to squat under a cleric for more than 7 days. Raymond Dyatt works for the Clergy Rescue Squad, who spend their time pulling British sitters out from underneath religious leaders. Here he's rescuing a couple of theology students trapped under Prebendary Ross.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
He's also president of the Save Fish from Drowning campaign, a rather eccentric little rescue organisation dedicated to saving the lives of fish drowning in the seas and large rivers. Here, he gives the kiss of life to a salmon. It's a silly and unrewarding pastime, which gets him a lot of abusive letters, but it makes him happy.
If you could see the expression on their little friendly faces as you pull them out of the water, it makes it all worthwhile.
Here, he's been called out to try artificial respiration on a herring. This time, he's too late. The herring has passed away. He must walk home with his thoughts and his pet sea bass, Norman. It's a busy life for Raymond Dyatt, for as well as rescuing drowning fish, he's also president of the British League for Assassinating Already Dead Leaders, and founder member of the No Membership Society, from which he resigned on its inception. In 1958, he formed 14 strange societies, including the Allied Quintin Hog Poo-Pooers, a club for hiding people's slippers, and the amazingly successful Society for Pushing Sailors into Shops, which claimed to have pushed over 1,000 reluctant seamen a month into Britain's shops. In his spare time, he likes to relax with Boys Will Be Boys, the official organ of the AA, an association which he's not a member of, but is thinking of joining. At the moment, he's working on a new club, tentatively called the League for Introducing Neil Innes Songs, which will never catch on.
Oh, yes, it will. Won't it, Pearl? Won't it, Teddy? Eh? And now, here's Neil Innes.
Hi there. My name is Solo. Stoop Solo.
See?
I do amazing things. Right now, I'd like to sing for you. Stormy day, cloudy sky, I remember, back in June, our love was like a fire. And the song in our hearts sounded like a choir. But I held on to you like a hand holds water. Now it's September and the days get shorter. Rain and snow, let the four winds blow. On my collar there's a long blonde hair. Now I know that's all I've got to show for the love we used to share. Rain and snow, let the four winds blow. On my collar there's a long blonde hair. Now I know that's all I've got to show for the love we used, excuse me, to share.
Hello. Welcome back to me again, and an utterly lovely welcome from my heartfelt bottom. Well, that's about the size of it, and a very big warm one from me to any of you if you would like it, and I hope you do, regularly. But now, from my part, I'd like to turn and put my hand on my heart and say sincerely a big...
This man is Bert Figgis, Private Bert Figgis of the Royal Rutland Fusiliers. He has been in hiding for 29 years. He does not know that the war is over. For nearly 30 years, Bert has been continuing his lonely war against the Japanese in the parks and woods near Shanklin, Isle of Wight. Such is his utter dedication to the British Empire that he will surrender only on a personal order from Stanley Baldwin.
Towards the end of the war, the Royal Rutland Fusiliers were sent on a special endurance exercise from here near Newport, Isle of Wight, with strict instructions never to return till they saw a special signal. With D-Day and subsequent exciting filming, that signal was never given, and the Royal Rutland Fusiliers were never seen again.
Except, that is, until about 1950, when Isle of Wight residents began to tell strange stories of people not on the electoral register, of strange people who did not own boats, who didn't attend cocktail parties, and who were never suitably dressed. One resident believed that there was something living rough in their rhododendrons.
We suspected, of course, at first that we were suffering from hippies.
So what did you do?
Well, we put flamethrowers in, and my husband laid rat poison.
What happened?
Well, I'm afraid we lost most of the rhododendrons and nearly all of the petunias. Frightful pity.
What about the strangers?
Oh, well, we got a couple of dead ones, and the local rat man said they were Rutlands, and I think in the end we got about £10 each for them, which was frightfully handy.
From whom?
From the army. They were, of course, frightfully glad to see the back of them, you see, owing them all that back pay. Then we found another one, but my husband used him as compost. We put him on the roses. Frightfully good for them.
In 1959, a Mr. Roy Bolting of no relation Villas Elstree took some unique footage of a Rutland foot patrol on the ornamental golf course near Ventnor.
These are some films we took last summer. Oh, there's Ted. He's married to Alice. They had the caravan next door to us, a very nice class of person. Yes, they send us a card every Christmas. Yes, they always on the golf links every day, couldn't keep them off it. Oh, that's Alice. She scored a hole in one then, yes.
The Fusiliers kept rigidly to their encampments, reading the Bible and Biggles to keep up their morale. Food was scarce and a problem, except during the tourist season.
137 big whipsies, please. 45 with chocolate.
Occasionally they'd eat out on captured Barclaycards, here at the Cosy Nook Cafe, amidst charming oldie-worldy surroundings. But mainly they stuck to their self-appointed task of broadcasting anti-Japanese propaganda from the gardens of suburban guest houses.
Japanese! Pearl Harbor!
so they maintain their lonely life. What was it that kept them going all those years?
Discipline, idealism, and stupidity. They were always rather a dim regiment, even by British Army standards. Just slip your pansies off.
From 1954, remnants of the Royal Rutlands, the old Impossibles, started to limp out of the ornamental gardens in dribs and drabs, surrendering to the local constabulary.
No, clear off. No, just move along, move along.
Well, he kept insisting on seeing a senior Japanese officer. So I left him with a wife while I nipped down the local Chinese restaurant to see if I could borrow an Oriental waiter for him to surrender to. I returned with Mr. Fong just in time to prevent him committing hara-kiri all over the living room carpet, which was new at the time and had a fine, hard-wearing acrylan base, reasonably resistant to most types of household spillage, but not manufactured to withstand a thorough soaking of bloody entrails. Unlike the bathroom carpet, which is washable and water-resistant with a nylon underlay, or even the kitchen carpet, which is a hard-wearing combination of non-natural fabrics interwoven with finest real merino wool fibres.
Yes, quite. What happened?
Well, the kitchen carpet lasted about 10 years before we had to...
What happened to the soldier?
Oh, I don't know.
All through the 60s, Rutland Fusiliers trickled out of the copses to surrender. 18 surrendered personally to Bob Dylan during the Isle of Wight Pop Festival. But some, like Bert Figgis, refused to believe the war was over and continued to send back highly useful information about Japanese tourist movements. Bert is probably the last of the fugitive Fusiliers. Their numbers have dwindled with no hope of replacement since Annie the Naffy girl ran off with a Lance Corporal to form a commune near Wigan. To the visitors, he's a hero, typical of the indomitable British working-class spirit which has allowed them to be happily exploited for centuries. To the locals, he's just another part of the scenery.
We leave biscuits out for him in the winter.
But to Bert, he is the last of the Empire, watching, waiting, and hoping one day to liberate Ryde. So he continues his lonely war against the Yellow Peril, unaware that the fight has been over for 30 years, that the Emperor has had tea with the Queen, or that the Isle of Wight now has a Liberal MP. Another soldier who continues the fight, this time in Germany, is Major Sir Oliver Kane Gore Hamlin. He has been told that the war is over, but is unable to understand it.
The war is over, Major.
What?
The war is finished, sir.
Don't understand.
The war is over, Major.
Oh, sorry, I don't get that.
It's the end of the hostilities, sir.
What?
We're not fighting Germans anymore, sir.
I don't understand.
England, Germany, friends.
No, I'm sorry, I don't understand this.
No, the war is over. Over.
No, I don't understand that at all.
It's the completion of the whole thing, sir. There is no more war.
Could you say that again?
He's also unable to understand quite simple sums or read joined-up writing, and he's being used by the army as a minesweeper.
Well, hello, and a very, very goodbye from me. Well, you've seen the shape of it, so let's not hold it against me until next week at the same time, when we look forward to having it again and holding it for you very warmly. Meanwhile, a very sincere bottom from my own heart until the next time when we do it again together. Good night. Well, Rutland Weekend Television is closing down now, and we leave you in the capable hands of the next rather lovely BBC announcer.